be such a funny thing to see.
Yeah. Well, here's Deer. He's 3-4 so far in ZVZ, but he just did recently take out Sue, I believe, in the challenger matches of SSL. It's unfortunate we don't get to see Sue in the round of 16 there, but this guy, he definitely can play some PvZ. He knows how to, play the current meta for this matchup at least.
Yeah, taking out Sue, that's actually a huge thing. Sue is like really good at that matchup. In general, like we've seen him have so much success in challenger matches, last seasons for both leagues. This time around, though, Deer, looking fantastic, and see what he can do against this kind of player. Check. Now, it's been a long time, Check. It's been a couple of years. Sum 41, not a bad band. I can go with this. Yeah, I like this song actually a lot.
Yeah, it's one of the few Sum 41 songs I do actually like.
Yeah, man.
2-13 in Pro League. Not the best record. Never really, found his feet here in this league, at least.
Yeah, well, he's kind of got a fresh start. It has been over 2 years, so he's coming into this practically a new player. Everything is put aside for now, and it's time to show what he has.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. There's a lot of very strong Protoss players on this Jin Air lineup. He's been practicing with them for a while, but can he take out Deer here and stop the Samsung Snowball? Let's jump into game number 2 right now. Down here in the bottom right, in the blue, from Samsung Galaxy Con, it is Deer.
And up here in the top left, Jeanette Green Wings. Check. Welcome back. Now the map is Coda. Pretty good Protoss map. You see, take a pretty easy third on this map. It's a little bit of a ramp there, but it is hard for the Zerg to get over there and try for any sort of timing to cancel it. You've got to go through debris if you want the easiest path there. If not, then you've got to go a bit of a roundabout way. And with this pylon, we are going to see him go for that earlier natural.
Yeah, there was really only that one game where Hero came out against Departure, and Departure went for the double rote Warren build with the burrow movement and the speed. It was cute, but once it gets shown like once or twice, it's probably not going to happen again.
No, it's definitely one of those gimmicks. It can catch you out, but if the other opponent reads it, then you're just going to get crushed.
Yeah. You think about like the possible places where you're going to find on this map. If the Zerg's going to be aggressive, you can get a really nice concave down below your natural ramp and your third ramp there. You can set up a decent SimCity over by your third base to keep it relatively safe as long as your units aren't totally out of position. And if you're going over to the Zerg base, you can even just try to force field their natural ramp or even just fight on the right side. Use the hatchery against them.
Well, it's such a great place to kind of start building up your army. You put a pylon behind the debris, work in the debris while you reinforce, and you just come up that ramp on the right side to the third of Check's base and just crush them. It's so hard for the Zerg if they're out of position or they have to fight in that kind of position.
Yeah, for sure. We do see the gateway first here for Deer on that natural ramp.
Yeah? Oh, okay. So he's going to be that aggressive opening.
Parting Zealot.
Parting Zealot, I like it. I think originally it might have been the MC Zealot, though, because MC was crazy aggressive. Like, he used to chrono boost out like 2 Zealots and a Stalker while expanding.
Yeah.
And
those are the days.
It was great. I mean, it could do a lot of damage early on, especially if a player went for like 2 hats before pool.
And you just come in here with the early scouting probe and you just, soften up a bunch of these drones, too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't see it all too often, though. Really only from the very, very aggressive Protosses.
Yeah, very stylistic. And there's that Nexus, sorry. Without gas for now as well. So
Nexus.
The Nexus. Add that New York twang.
No, man, that's like Southern America.
Is it?
That's like from where Wolf's from.
Oh.
That's Wolf country. The Nexus.
The Nexus. I don't know.
I don't think they have the strongest Southern accents in Georgia, but maybe a bit west from there. Anyway. First Zealot coming in.
Zealot. looking to do some damage. Ling's going to be out in time there. That's one little advantage the Nexus, sorry, the Zealot does as well, is forces out Lings early enough.
The Zealot.
The Zealot. I was going to say the Nexus again. I'm like, wait, that's wrong.
The Naxxus.
The Naxxus Zealot.
I think he was making a second Zealot, but
I think probably when he scouted that pool time, he's like, okay, I can't make a second Zealot because it just weren't going to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, this is a two-player map, but it's decently large. As you're talking about that kind of path, you got to go up to the right and then down the left and up the ramp and down the ramp, and eventually you're at your opponent's natural. And
it's a long way. It's a bit of a maze.
Yeah.
We're seeing about a 5-minute gas, a little bit earlier than normal. Check wants to get out that link speed just a little bit early. Things are going to start working the Cyber. Not going to find much with that Mothership Core there.
Committed to an extra scratch there. He's going to pay with the Zergling.
You know, it's not a bad choice. If you have 5 Lings, get rid of 1, gain a supply. Link's not half a supply, but if you lose 1 of the 2, you're going to still remain on that supply. Just going to be scouting around. This Stalker's going to come around, maybe try and harass, but it's not going to really find much. Maybe they can start working on the Queen at the 3rd base, considering there's no creep spread there. But outside of that, it's not really going to do too much.
I want to ask you about the very aggressive play, by the way, the Chrono Boosted Zealot. Do you feel like that's worth it? It forces the Zerg to make like 2 extra Lings, and you waste a Chrono Boost to get it out a little bit faster. And
if they go 2 hats for pool, for sure, I think it's completely worth it, and it can do a lot of damage. It really puts the Zerg off balance, and it means they have to use all their drones to kill the Zealot, or just ignore them until Lings, Queens are out. Look at this. Beautiful actual harassment here.
Oh, he's going to get that one, Queen.
Oh, he's somehow avoiding getting surrounded with the Stalker as well. He gets it in the last second.
Sick micro there from Deer.
Oh, man, that was so close. Those Lings could have got us around if they were just a little bit luckier.
And somewhere else, Overlord went down. Maybe he sent in 2 for the big scout in the main.
Yeah, that could have been it.
He's going to lose another one here.
Finds the Forge there, which kind of gives him all he needs to know. He's like, okay, you're going to get that +1 out. Probably going to be for a 3rd base. Oh,
the Stalker.
Ooh.
Speed is only halfway done, so he can try to micro around here.
He can get this around if the Stalker's trying to go past him.
Oh, this is funny.
Look at this. Stalker's juked around 1. Can he juke around 2? No!
Oh, he's trying to get by!
Oh, he's found it. He's found it. He's got this. Unless the Stalker runs for its life.
The Speed is about to finish up here.
Yeah,
anyway.
Speed seconds away from finishing. One more little bite. Little nip. Got him.
There you go.
There you go. Lings are hungry.
It's payback for that Queen.
Yeah.
2 extra gates coming down pretty quickly.
More bit of sentries. There's a lot of sentries out now. 7 sentries. Sorry, make that 9.
Do we even have like a Twilight coming out? What is the tech like here for Deer? Is it just straight up gates?
Currently, for sure. We're seeing 5 gateways go down. This could just actually be an empty 3rd into a huge gateway timing. And I think that might just be it.
That's going to be an obscene amount of gates.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, that's going to be 8 gates. Yeah, that's a good number for this kind of style.
Yeah.
On 2-base economy, you do want 8 gateways to have a fully operational all-in.
Yeah. He's also got that the 3rd Nexus just in case. Like he's gone up to 50 probes. Uh-oh. May lose some sentries here. 1 will go down.
Oh, lost all his links for it there.
Yeah.
And now pilots can get up and around the map easily. As we do see 1 behind the debris, as I predicted.
Yeah. Nicely done, Moonglade.
Oh.
You've watched this map a couple times, it seems.
Indeedly, I have. And now it's going to be up for the Roaches to come out in time. And Hydra on the way as well, mind you, plus Groove Spines.
Yeah. He also got that Infestation Pit out. It looks like he was trying to fast stick up to Vipers possibly, but this is coming fast enough.
This is ambitious sort of positioning from the Protoss player right now. He's going to get surrounded with that Spine Core hitting him on the right side as well.
Well, still taking a decent trade there, not losing much.
Well,
Gonna lose a bunch of force field energy though, but he's got so many sentries.
yeah, more and more units coming in. Nice time warp on the left side, going for the right side. As such a big army right now. It's such a hard position as well because look, the Zerg has to try and produce enough units to come from both sides. It's such an awkward place to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mini Cactus Valley, you know what I mean? He's coming from two sides. He has to group up his units.
Yeah, and it's like the last thing Zerg wants to do as well.
Oh, look at this. He's going to have his main force fielded out. Going for double force fields on both sides of the mineral lines. The drones are all stuck.
Oh, man, this is a horrible position. Looks like Samsung will be taking another game unless he can find a miracle here.
Spinecrawler's trying to get to work here.
He's running low on sentries right now. Like, the force fields are essentially evaporated at this point. None left over.
No.
Every sentry going down, but that Stalker count is out of control.
That it is. Only now does the +1 finish for the Zerg, so they are equaling on upgrades, but huge ball rolling here for the Protoss player, trading really well. And the Zerg now only on 44 drones. Hatchery goes down even.
Yeah, Hatchery
This may just be lights out.
Still a lot of Stalkers working on that third base as well, dealing with that Spinecrawler on the lower ground. He can move all these Stalkers back as well, but he's waiting for those eggs to hatch.
Very nicely executed here from Deer. Looks like Tech didn't really see it coming forward, and his first game in 2 years, he's going to go down. GG, Samsung takes game number 2.
Welcome back to Pro League. Here's an empty third, 8-gate all-in.
Yeah. Nice to see you again. My name is Protoss.
And you've been Protoss.
You'll never see it coming. I know you're going to make 67 drones, something ridiculous.
Yep.
And you're going to get punished for it, because my name is Deer, and I play Protoss. Nicely done. Really well, executed there at least.
Yeah, it was a very, solid all-in. We've seen him do it a lot of times before. We've seen a lot of Protoss from every side of the planet do that a lot of times, but when it's perfectly executed and hidden just well enough, and if the Zerg player isn't very careful and is not looking for that exact all-in, it can just catch you out.
Yeah, and Deer is very good at that also. He loves to do it against Zergs. I know he's done it a lot of times on Expedition Lost, where the Zerg tries to get that gold base, and he's like, well, I'm just going to try to kill you.
Another thing to note, actually, Valdez, is the Lings. They all died trying to kill the sentries. You need those things on the map to stop these pylons going up, because that probe went its own individual mission to put a pylon behind the debris. Yeah. Everything else went the other way.
Was pretty much totally undetected.
If Lings kill that probe or that pylon, he can't reinforce.
Yeah, there was a pylon right below the natural, actually. Yeah. Eventually.
If you stop that probe, everything slows down completely. He gets enough units out, he's in much better shape.
Yeah. There's a small mistakes, as we said before. They can really lose you the game. It's a pretty big deal. But anyway, guys, we are going to be going into game number 3 here shortly between Journey and Trap.
Dude, they are one game away from 3-0ing Jinner right now, and they can certainly do it with Journey. Journey's a great player, so is Trap, but the map, I feel like it favors Journey.
I think it definitely does. But Moonlay, we're going to have to wait 3 minutes. We'll take that break right now.